Hello and welcome to Stereo3D News, episode 14. That's right, from now on, this show will be called Stereo3D News, and every single episode will be available for download, both in high quality and from YouTube, from www.stereo3dnews.com. On tonight's amazing show, this will truly be a great show. We will talk about NVIDIA's upcoming shutter glasses, the new IZ3D drivers, a way for you to transform those old flat photos into three-dimensional masterpieces. Also, a mini review of Spore and news of the You Decide initiative. So, what are you waiting for? Continue watching!
Open your mind. 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 Open your mind.
Now, we have some more news about NVIDIA's upcoming shutter glasses. First of all, they will work only with Vista 64-bit and 32-bit. They will not work with XP. However, they will be wireless and rechargeable using USB, so you will not have to change any batteries. Also, the infrared emitter looks like a Borg cube. So when people come in, a Borg cube from Star Trek. So then when people come in, they will ask, "Oh, look, what's that? What does it do? It's so cool. It's like weird and stuff. Can I see?" Anyhow, and the glasses also have a nice NVIDIA logo printed on the side. So that's another bonus.
Open your mind.
Now, I have to mention the game called Spore, which was developed by Electronic Arts, simply because it's so amazing in 3D. You start off as a bacteria, and you swim in a sort of three-dimensional fish tank. Well, of course, if you play in Stereo 3D. And then you evolve and you become a creature, and that creature is also so amazing in 3D. It's like a small figure, and you run around and stuff and evolve, and later you become a civilization, and then a space race. So, be sure to try that out. A full review is available at www.mtbs3d.com. mtbs3d.com. Also at that site, you can get a chance to win not one, but two IZ3D monitors, simply by participating in a survey. Also, you can win some ATI graphics cards. So, you can help improve Stereo 3D and at the same time win monitors. How cool is that?
Open your mind.
On last week's show, I talked about how the Japanese are so crazy that they built a three-dimensional planetarium. Well, they are still just as crazy, because they built their own version of cave, and it's called the Mega 3D 360, and it's basically a cylinder that encompasses you, and in its full 3D, so it's like you are standing and everything around you is all 3D and stuff. What's even better is that a fellow stereoscoper snuck in a stereoscopic camera and filmed the experience. Of course, I'm sure the actual experience will be 100 times better, but still worth taking a look at the reaction of the people. As you can clearly see, it's damn good. On last week's show, I demonstrated H-Bar's amazing 2D to 3D images, which are basically made by taking a flat image and converting it into glorious 3D. So, on tonight's show I found an amazing program that allows you to do all that by yourself. It's called ST Paint and can be downloaded from the link in the description of this show. Basically, this program allows you to paint depth into 2D images to make them 3D. The program is unfortunately not free itself. However, you can download the trial version, which has a limitation on export, but you can use print screen and paste your result into Photoshop, and it will still look just as good.
Open your mind.
On a final note, IZ3D released their driver versions 1.09 final, which has many fixes for 64-bit operating systems and also has a bug fix that occurs when the computer starts up, the manager crashes. So anyhow, if you have an IZ3D monitor or use the IZ3D drivers, go ahead and download that. Also remember, you can get all of the links that I just mentioned on this show in the show's description, so you can visit and download all the stuff I mentioned. So, good night, continue watching, and throw away that monoscope.
Open your mind. Open your mind. Open your mind.